And I just like to come out here sometimes and stand up here on this railing and shoot mobs because it's a lot of fun with my bow. Obviously. Hey everyone, I'm Suzie the Sawyer and welcome back to another episode of the Noob Chronicles, my vanilla survival Minecraft series. Today, we are going to take a look at some changes that I've made to the treehouse, basically. In the downstairs, like down on the ground where the farm and stuff has been. And then leading over to the village and over to the Jack Skellington pumpkin farm. There's been paths laid and landscaping done and new lights and stuff done up, and it's all very, very nice. And but since we're going to be going through basically everything, and I realized suddenly that I have so many more subscribers than I used to. Thank you, by the way. That I would just give you guys a tour of the whole entire treehouse, because I know a lot of you are new to the series, and unless you go all the way back to the beginning and watch, you're probably not really 100% sure what's all going on. So I'm going to kind of go through some of the main areas and then give you also some before and after pictures. So right here where I'm standing, we'll kind of do a little 360 here. This is the main room of the treehouse, and this is actually almost in the exact same spot that I'm standing right now. Is the very first little spot that I built when I found this tree in the jungle. So I'm going to show you that picture, and then I'm going to show you a picture kind of as the build progressed, so you can kind of see what the treehouse used to look like as compared to how it looks right now. So I'm going to go ahead and put those photos up right now. Okay, so as you can see, there's been quite a bit of change. So that first screenshot was from my very first episode, and like seriously, oh, so terrible. Anyways, going to get on with the rest of the tour. Off to the front here is my patio. I'm not going to look down though. And I just like to come out here sometimes and stand up here on this railing and shoot mobs because it's a lot of fun with my bow. Obviously. All right, over here is my bedroom. There is no bed in it at the moment because it's over at the pumpkin farm, way over there, where you see Jack Skellington's face. And so, yeah. I haven't really slept there much. All right. Over here is my nether portal. I like to keep it all the way back here because nether portals make creepy noises. So we're not even gonna go in there. But there's a good look from it from the outside. I spent a lot of time working on the leaves, the vines, all that good stuff during a remodel that I had a couple, I think 2 months or so ago. And here's the view from a little bit further away. And this is really just one of my favorite views of the whole entire treehouse. Like, just to see this right here Just makes me so happy. Over here you can see there's my bedroom. All right. And then down over here is my potion room. And I have that done up a little bit different from the rest of the tree house. I wanted a different feel for this room. And then, of course, my Harry Potter enchanted candles. I love them so much. You know, chest full of potions, full of ingredients. Up over here is my nether wart farm. That is pretty much all that happens up here. And I have so much of it that I never actually pick it anymore. It seems like, I hate doors. All right. And no treehouse fort is complete without a secret hideout. So here's my entrance to my secret lair, which, as you can see, tunnels down in the middle of this tree all the way down into the ground and is hidden by a 2x2 flush piston door. So I really dig this, like, so much. I can't even tell you. It's like one of my favorite things. I just feel like a sneaky ninja. Okay, come on open. All right. All right, and then at the bottom I have slime, so I can do a little bouncy bounce. All right, down here we have my lair. Oh, you're so cute. I love you too. Aw, love my puppies. I have very few puppies because they're very difficult to find in my world. All right, so here we are, standing here in this room. This is actually the first room of the secret lair. When I first made it, it was just basically this room. I didn't build the storage area off this way until a little bit later. And so when I started the secret lair, all I had pretty much were the automatic smelters and then the doors down here. They lead down to my strip mine operation, and then they lead, like there's a pathway that leads over to my XP grinder. I'm not going to actually take you that way because that will just take a really long time to get there. And but what I will do is, and you'll see it pop up in the corner right now, there's a card to the episode about a month ago where I kind of redid my XP grinder, so you can get a quick little tour of it that way if you'd like. It's pretty cool. It's a skeleton one, by the way. And over here is my automatic wheat farm, also a newer addition. That baby makes like 300 or 400 pieces of wheat or whatever other type of vegetable. You can do potatoes and carrots in there too, in a minute. It's ridiculous, but it only works so great because I have tons and tons and tons of bone meal. That's what you see up here. These chests are filled, these hoppers are filled, the dispensers are filled because I have the XP grinder. Over here you can see my storage area. I have not gotten to the point where I am utilizing every single chest yet, although I'm getting pretty close. I would say like some chests need to be divided up, like especially this quartz and stuff. Like this is the nether chest, but I think I'm gonna need a quartz chest pretty soon. So yeah, you can kind of see everything going on in here. Over here is my project area, and I got this idea from GoodtimeswithScar, and he has this little setup in his storage room. My storage room is a little bit different, but in his he has these project chests, and these are something that I've really embraced lately. And so basically when I'm planning a project, I just have to gather all the supplies, put them in here, and then and then at the start of the episode I can just go in here and grab everything out that I need and begin the episode and not have to worry about running around collecting everything and wasting a bunch of time in my videos. So we are going to go back up and for the purpose of the rest of this tour, I am actually going to take you into peaceful mode because otherwise it will be nearly impossible to stop and really appreciate what is going on downstairs. So give me just a moment. All right, so we are in peaceful mode now, and we are going to go ahead and head downstairs. You long-time watchers can see almost immediately what is different here. First off, there's all these lights, and then if you remember, this used to be like dirt squares, like surrounded with like just stair blocks and stuff, and it just was so plain. So basically what I've done here, and as you can see, like it has this like ambient glow to it. So basically what this is just a combination of dark oak slabs and spruce slabs and occasionally some tree stumps thrown in here and there, just to kind of give it a bit of interest. But how I made it glow is the fun part. What I will do is dig this up so you can see. So you can see there's a space down here below. And basically this space is just filled with a bunch of torches. And that is what creates all the lighting. And I dig it. It just gives a really beautiful glow. It adds some extra light. So, oh shoot, the sun is coming up. Okay, we will do a kind of like a walkthrough, and I will kind of explain to you the different ways that I made everything. And then by the time I'm done with that, it should be getting dark again, and then we'll do like the full nighttime tour walkthrough. So here you can see some major landscaping has actually occurred because this used to be a lot taller right here, all this grass, and actually the well was up on there too. But what I did was I dug that down and I replaced that with these planks that have kind of a like almost a stair effect. You climb up and you do the same thing over here. And so basically that was just random placements with all that. And then over here you can see the new well. And basically what I did, ooh, I glitched out there for a second. Okay, so basically what I did for all of the stone that you see happening here on this path and up there with the well is used a combination of blocks that included regular stone, either baked cobblestone or silk touched stone that you're digging, stone bricks, cobblestone, andesite, gravel, and cyan stained clay. And basically I know that all of this looks kind of complicated, but basically it was just a little bit of a process. So what I did first was I dug out the path that I wanted to connect this path goes all the way over to the village, and this path goes all the way over to Jack Skellington. And what I did was I dug that path first, and then I laid all the bricks. And basically what I did was I just started with one kind. And so, like, say I started with the stone brick, and I just kind of alternated and placed it down every few spaces. Sometimes I tried to keep most of the blocks away, but you know, like not touching each other. But then, you know, occasionally in some spots, there are some that touch or come close to touching. And that's okay. I mean, you just want to kind of make it look natural. So what I did literally was just one block at a time. And then in the areas where like the path comes close to trees, you know, where there'd be a lot of shade in the jungle anyways, and maybe not so much tree growth, is where I kind of accentuated dirt areas. And I did that with coarse dirt, brown stained clay, spruce wood, and different leaves. I used a combination of oak leaves and jungle leaves. And then, you know, sometimes I dig too much out and I just put regular dirt back in so some grass could grow. But like, I really love how you can use the leaves to kind of create bushes, and those bushes look really cool over the top of coarse dirt. And some of these different ideas that I got for the coarse dirt actually came from a guy named Iskall from his channel. He plays on the Kingdom Craft server, but then he also has his own survival world series. And seriously, I'm going to put the link in the description of this video, and you need to go check him out if you've never heard of him. He does an amazing job with landscaping. He's basically turning a mushroom island into like an island paradise. He's replacing the purple, whatever weird dirt grass stuff that grows there with regular grass, and then doing like a landscaping that goes from like grass to sand. And it is amazing. Like, I can't even begin to explain how impressed with the whole thing I am. Another great landscaper, and he's pretty much well known as the king of all landscapers, and that is GoodtimeswithScar. I watch so many of his episodes, and I really urge you to go to his channel and watch at least the world tour that he just gave of his world. He calls it Scarland, and I can't remember exactly what the title is, but I'll put the link to his channel in the description. But this video series is a 3-part video series, and he takes you through his world, and you will just be astonished at how much is in his world. Like, it's ginormous. I can't even wrap my brain around it. And then it's all just expertly landscaped and decorated, and it's beautiful. Like, I have no words besides just the fact that it's freaking beautiful. Anyways, so for those of you guys who have been here for a while, you will remember that over here actually used to be the sheep, which are now way back over there, the rabbits, and then my garden. And since I have the automatic garden in my downstairs in my lair, I didn't need that garden anymore. And I had actually originally cleared this area out because I built the Jack Skellington face over here first. But it was just so ginormous, it just didn't fit. It needed its own space. So I figured, what better to do than landscape? And things are going to happen with these animals. I'm just not 100% sure yet, because there's been speculation that in 1.9 that there's going to be issues with animals needing a certain amount of space. And my big idea to do with them was to, especially with like the cows and the pigs, was to make like an automatic meat cooker thing. So, so that is on hold. So you'll just notice that that area over there looks like total crap. All right. So over here, if you go back to last week's episode, you'll see how just completely plain that this area was. And it was kind of terrible, and I wasn't really 100% sure what to do with it. However, I would like your guys' opinion. What do you guys think of this? You know, some of these trees and lampposts do get in the way. But as you walk a little closer, then all of a sudden it's like a big reveal. And yeah, that lamp is a little bit in the way, but I don't feel like it's in the way in a bad way, I guess, if that makes sense. All right. So once you get over what will eventually be a bridge here too, it rejoins back up with a wooden plank walkway, and then it kind of changes into a stone walkway. And I want to say, out of the whole entire project, this area right here is like pretty much my favorite. This looks really complicated, and it took me a little while to figure out exactly what was going on, because Scar does a lot of this. Instead of steps, he just does these like beautiful, like, I don't even know what this would be called, but it's similar to steps, but it's just using a combination of the different stones. And then I don't have any on me, but what I did was I made half slabs out of stone bricks and cobblestone. And then just to kind of around this area, I was a little careful about what I put where. So I tried not to use stone bricks or cobble for these three here that would be touching it, or the ones down here that would be touching them, to kind of help to keep that, you know, that look about it. And that's basically all that is. It is, you know, blocks. There's blocks underneath these half slabs, and then I just put the half slabs where I would have put stairs. And so basically here you have your first level, you have your second level, you have your third level, and so you're just repeating the whole process. Just what I did was I just kept walking at it, and if I hit a spot where I couldn't make it up, I added a half slab. So no matter where I walk right here, you know, unless I'm like walking into grass, which, you know, that's not what you're supposed to be doing, then yeah, you can kind of see. But now that it's nighttime, you can just take a look at how well lit this is, and just absolutely stunning. Like, I love walking this pathway. I think I could do with one more light, maybe right in here. And to remind myself to build that, I'm going to place this here. All right, so now let's go real quick and walk through here. And as you can see, the lamps hanging down here in the forest, they just do a really great job. So yeah, lots of light, and just really beautiful to walk through at nighttime. And let's come over here really quick so you can see this path at nighttime. And I feel like this lights this area up a lot better, because at first I didn't even know how I was going to light this up. So yeah, that's just really, really nice. I like that a lot. So yeah, like I said, let me know down in the comments what you think about this path leading to the skeleton pumpkin farm and the Jack Skellington pumpkin farm. Let me know how you like that. I know it does block it a little bit, but I do kind of like how it opens up as you get closer. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you decide to do any landscaping of your own in your Minecraft world, I'd love to see the results. I love to see pictures. So either send those to me on Twitter or comment them down, down here in the comments on this video. And like I said, please let me know what you think about that. And please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to my channel, especially if you dig my awesome freaking treehouse and you want to see more. Because, you know, it's pretty epic. Like, I just have to say, I'm kind of impressed with it, and I'm kind of, sometimes I can't believe that I actually built it, but I did, and I've built it, you know, besides for this tour, you know, I stay in normal in survival mode, and I don't ever change that. So building this tree house, you know, especially before I had like feather falling, it could kill me if I fell. And so yeah, I don't know. But like I said, subscribe to my channel, because you know, it helps the channel out, it helps me out, and especially if you like my content, I really appreciate it. You can also follow me on Twitter and Facebook for when I post a new video. The links are in the description of this video. Okay, actually, last thing before I go is that I just wanted to take a moment to throw in some before and afters really quick. So there you saw that screenshot, so you could see how different this is. Like, it is just doesn't even barely look like the same little bit of jungle there. So, and then another snapshot I want to show you is of this area. And if you're wondering why I'm going to be putting a bridge here, it's actually because I'm going to fill this up with water, and I'm going to make a river that's going to connect over there. And it's just basically, it's going to waterfall over the edge here, and then waterfall over the edge here, and then it's going to collect. I'm going to dig this down a little bit, and it's going to collect in like its own little lake. So that'll be really nice for this area. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!